We're here.
I wish I could give you this feeling. I wish I could give you this feeling. On the corner.
What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Corner Podcast. Kel Dansby here with the entire Views from the 7 crew. Y'all know Spence for the hot takes. He is back.
Lemon in here, baby.
Excited to be at Blue Wire Studios.
Yeah.
Skinny.
Yeah.
Ivan.
What's good?
Wifey in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do that. So now, if you guys don't know, amazing podcasters right here in Vegas, talking music, both local, national, and a little bit everything in between. Skinny's actually the czar of Las Vegas hip-hop scene. So
Goddamn right.
Ain't he though?
Appreciate it.
Yeah. So, man, amazing show. Make sure you guys, right now, it's the beginning of our show, but make sure you guys go subscribe to their show, Views from the 7, the number 7. And then it's on Apple, Spotify, damn near everywhere. Find them. Follow them on Twitter as well. Man, it's great to have everybody in here. Spence done pissed off half our audience last time he was here. Yeah, he bashed Prince, and then they were like, yo, never let him on the show again.
Crazy.
So I was like, cool, like, I got to bring the whole crew here to, like, wrangle him in a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, man.
Ivan Sensible.
Damn, he pissed him off like that. Because I told him, Prince is Dr. Lee, man.
That's crazy.
Dr. Lee.
That's crazy. He's one of the greatest musicians of our time.
Dr. Lee.
he's not backing off of it. All right, let's not make people upset yet. Nah, that's what you're here for, right? So, man, I figured we did boxing, MMA on our last show. So I was like, yo, I want to do an all music show to close out the week. We got a wrestling show coming up on Sunday. So I was like, cool. I was like, who better to bring in for an all music show than y'all?
Yeah.
So, I appreciate it. Everyone, coming through, waving at the people outside the window here at Blue Wire Studios. And, I just wanted to make sure we sat in, chopped it up. No better place to start than with the new Drake album.
Yeah.
Listen,
Go ahead.
I ain't going to get to you
ahead.
yet.
Go ahead.
Ivan,
What's good?
you bought Hoochie Daddy shorts,
I did.
several pairs.
Several pairs. Absolutely.
You got to love this Drake album. I feel like they go hand in hand. Like, I feel like the Drake album is the Hoochie Daddy shorts of music.
Kind of a little bit, right? Because, so by the time I listened to it, it had been a million reviews on it. Everybody had pretty much trashed it. So when I went to listen to it, I kind of was already in the frame of mind, like, this isn't a rap album. So listening to it from that point of view, it wasn't bad.
Wifey. I need a woman's perspective.
Initially, when I turned it on, I was like, okay, I don't know where we're going with this, because it wasn't what I expected from Drake. But like, as I started listening to it more, I appreciated it, because I was like, okay, it's giving some kind of like teens vibes, maybe Afro beats or something like that. And I'm like, okay, I can hear a little house in there too. So I mean, it's good for the gym. It's definitely good in the gym.
Oh, I've been seeing your gym kick every morning.
It's like a
Yes.
musical mojito.
I need to do that at 4:30 in the morning. It's
getting hit to that.
4:30 in the morning is early.
Ain't no reps getting hit to it.
No.
Maybe something else getting hit to it, but ain't no reps.
Can't hit a power clean to that. No.
I'll be tearing the Stairmaster.
I was about to say it's Stairmaster music.
Yes,
No
it
PR
is.
in the Drake.
Oh, for the girls with the fake butts, they got the matching sets.
The Amazon leggings?
Yo, with the top
Yes.
and the middle cut out.
I like the Amazon
That's
leggings.
straight Vogue.
Wait.
and
You talking
cocaine
about
music.
the bubble leggings?
Yeah,
No, not
yeah.
those. Not
What?
those. No. The
don't like
bubble leggings. Ladies, stop wearing those.
Nah,
Those
I
are
fuck with
terrible.
them.
Oh,
I
Start
don't
wearing
like
the
those.
bubble
at the
leggings?
gym,
Yeah, the bubble ones.
they
those
be
are
going to the
crazy.
gym just to do the Stairmaster. I was like, yo, I know you bought that.
Put they
Like- you
whole
don't got-
body in them and
you
still
good.
ain't got no
But
ass.
they don't really be doing the Stairmaster.
Crazy.
They only be on there for about 5 minutes so that
That's
they
it.
can take the video and then they get off. Because nobody's really doing the Stairmaster like that. Like,
That shit's dumb hard.
it's hard.
Like people be showing like 60 minutes on a Stairmaster. Like,
There's no fucking
are
way.
you training for the UFC?
There's
Listen,
no
I
way.
just
if
hit
you do
40.
60 minutes?
You
I
did
just did 40
Ain't no
minutes.
fucking way.
No,
I
my
just
legs
did 40.
falling
The
off.
most I ever did was like 12, and I was dying.
Well, I mean, that's
It's
a lot of
mental.
body on stairs.
Crazy.
You already got strike one.
Already? No, we going straight
Let
to
the
it.
bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor.
That's crazy.
All right.
I don't care for that style of music, so I wasn't a fan of it. Period. But I tried to listen to it. Like this was the most I seen Drake get trashed. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's by a bunch of people who don't listen to that type of music.
Yeah, it's like, to me, it's like on like 3 albums that are kind of mid. Like Certified Lover Boy was cool,
Listen,
but it wasn't Cole's last project.
I
It
don't
wasn't
know.
Kendrick's last
I don't know why you asking Skinny. He got on the stonewashed hat. I ain't never seen one of them.
UNLV, buddy.
Of course, that's not his kind of music.
Gray denim.
Who you know wears a stonewashed hat? That's something different.
Damn.
Homie came with that. Escalade Jackson jersey.
Hey, Skinny got a boot cut hat on. Levi. Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. Yo, the Escalade cut is gonna have me laughing for like a month though. I just watched the one documentary on ESPN.
Was it good?
No,
Haven't
it was,
seen it yet.
I mean, they pay me. They're my employer, so I'm not gonna say anything was bad. But I probably won't rewatch it.
I think that's kind of like saying it was bad.
No. It was dope until they brought the NBA into it.
Yeah, I ain't trying to like mess up the bag.
That's how you break it down.
You said it was dope until they brought the NBA
It was dope
into
until they
it?
brought the NBA into it. Like, oh, you know what? Like, they were super cool. And then you start talking to them. When they start talking to the NBA players, it's like, these dudes ain't had no shot.
Yeah.
He was catch up when he left.
Oh.
So then it's kind of like you get back to reality. Like, you know, it's just.
Yeah. Once it left the parks, it was kind of like whack. Like you got to keep it apart. Then they started doing like
Arenas.
Thomas and Mack.
Yeah.
Like when they came and shit like that. And I was just like,
I
that's
wouldn't.
whack.
I wouldn't watch them as a Thomas and Mack, and
It ain't feel the same.
I mean, it wasn't even good to watch. Like, I mean, same as saying there, like they literally don't have no shots. Like it was hella misses, blowing layups,
A bunch of dribbling.
and a bunch
dunks,
of dribbling,
No jump shots.
bruh. Blowing layups, blowing fast breaks, missing the oops. I'm like, y'all catch every oop on TV. What's going on?
Oh,
Yeah, it was
man.
bad.
Yeah, nah, I couldn't fuck with it. They should have came and went to like Northtown. Like
Yeah.
Where are they going to go in Northtown?
somewhere in Northtown.
Where
Like you got to go to like
Craig-
the hood. Like
Craig
yo, where
Ranch
the-
wasn't around then, so that would have been a bad look for them to come to North.
They had the tavern.
Listen.
I mean,
They
even
could've
if they
went to
did go to
Sunset Park.
Northtown, they could have went to
They could've
Sunset Park or
Sunset Park, yeah.
the joint right there off like it's like Tropicana, like by that Walmart.
No, Alexander
Where
Park
they used
was
to
up
have
by
late
the
night
end.
hoops.
Alexander Park was up, but it wasn't. Alexander Park was cool back
Alexander
then.
Park-
I need somewhere with like some bleachers.
I mean, it wasn't safe, but it was cool.
It was not safe at all.
That adds to the excitement.
That would have to be Doolittle then.
They could have done Doolittle.
Yeah.
Doolittle outside,
But it-
They was the only ones that had the bleachers.
They did have the bleachers.
Yeah, because you have to have some type
Yeah.
of bleachers to like have that crowd. Like
Absolutely, yeah.
in New York, all the like basketball joints have the bleachers.
Have you
All
seen
gotta
it
bring
lately?
in.
It's like a Rucker Park feel now to it.
Is it?
Part painted and everything.
Oh, yes,
yeah.
it's dope
Yeah.
now.
Oh, someone donated all that money. Right?
Shaq.
Shaq. Yeah. When I was at the
Yeah,
news, I think
it's
I-
real nice. They got the scoreboard and everything out there. Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah.
You trying to hoop?
Oh no, outside, but his knees ain't
How
built
long,
for that.
how long has it been up?
That
Probably like the last year or two.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't think it's been 2.
I'm pretty sure the dope.
Definitely
I
the
think-
last year.
The dope
Yeah,
heads
yeah.
stole
no,
the
no.
cop
I
out
just
of there.
drove by there. It's still in pristine condition.
I'm pretty sure the dope heads stole the copper out of there though.
It's definitely coming up out of there. If
Oh,
it
it
haven't
still
yet.
looks good.
It's
I don't know
coming.
none of that shit turned on.
The lights
Scoreboard don't work.
They be
Missing
out
3 balls.
Going straight for the copper.
Damn, telling all the secrets of the people
Yeah,
in
it is what
North
it
Town.
is.
So how you feel about it?
I ain't going on vacation yet. I don't know how to judge it.
Mm.
Like that's like this. It's like a period piece for an album with Drake, right? Like if you ain't somewhere like Mexico, Caribbean,
Yeah.
like
Caribbean
when I
for
go
sure.
there and I play that shit, and I'm on a boat, I got my belly out.
You drinking rum?
That's it. Like now I'm feeling the vibes. Like maybe it hit different. There's some shit like I've not said this all the time. Like some stuff I don't like. Like I don't like Future.
Oh, you fuck.
But when I'm
God.
drunk,
What?
when I'm drunk, I love Future.
I don't
Like,
like him ever.
I need to listen to him. Like, I need to be
How you
standing.
feel about your wife? You listen to Future? Is it like the Future just changed your mood towards women and everything?
What?
Nah, like
Why am
you're-
I still married? I'm listening to Future.
Oh, when you're drunk, you appreciate more. Like you're like, damn, yeah, this motherfucker been through it. Or like you just dog it, you be like, damn, I'm glad I'm married. Like that takes you back to like, yo, single motherfuckers are living rough. Like
The GOAT, man.
For
rough.
real.
It's tough.
Like
out
he
here.
just
It's tough out here in these
Future,
streets.
future brings you back to that. You're like, damn, I'm glad
Was
I'm
Drake
married.
album unexpected though for anybody? Like I don't think it was unexpected for me. I was like, Drake is one of them dudes that steals everything. Why not take house music?
Yeah, but to do all house is what was unexpected.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I got one track in.
Yeah.
All right, this shit sounds like one dance.
Yeah.
2 tracks in. Yo, this shit sounds like one dance. 3 tracks in. I was like, oh, wait, he's not rapping? Like there's no
At
rap
all.
on this shit? Oh, 4, 5. Oh, what the whole entire it's a theme album. Yeah, nah, that's a brick.
That's a break.
You know what?
It's hard to do an album one theme. No one wants to listen to the same shit for 20 tracks. Even
Especially
if
if
it's
you're not
something
known
good.
for that.
Yeah,
If you're not known for that type
Yeah.
of music, your fan base is not looking for that sound. So it's kind of unheard
But
of.
is that against us or him? Because he does have dance in the credits. I don't think we even look at the credits and stuff.
It's,
Nah.
it's classified as a
just-
dance album.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we just go straight to play, but it says dance on it.
but
but
this
no-
ain't 99. Like
Yeah,
that
no
shit don't
one
come
looks-
with a booklet.
Exactly. So we're not looking at the genre. We're just like, this is Drake. Let me go listen to this.
Well,
So-
then maybe.
And there was no
I think-
rollout, no
but-
single.
Okay,
No.
so I
he didn't
got
prep us at all.
I got to give Drake some grace. I'm halfway through. I like it. It's music. If I could do cocaine, I would do it.
Yeah, like that's some like
I would say
At least
just
once.
the-
vacation coke on a
and I
bush.
think that's how, but this is how fickle we are as fans. Because just a couple months ago, when he released Certified Lover Boy, we got on him because we felt like he didn't take no chances. It was the same old, same old.
that is true.
We got on him about that. So
Everyone said that.
he took a huge chance. Now, in the bigger scheme of things, I feel like in the last couple days we have seen the transition of music. Period. I think you got 2 of the biggest acts going elsewhere, but on the overall scheme of things, I think they're leaving gangster music behind.
Yeah, I mean, at a certain point, I mean, was he gangster? Like he
No.
does whatever is
No,
dope.
but
co-ops.
but prior to that, it was. I mean, the biggest acts of today was like what Lil Baby, NBA YoungBoy. You got the situation with Young Thug and everybody else now,
Lil Durk.
and Lil Durk and you in 63rd and O Block and everything that's surrounding this Young Thug case. And within just like that, we're not talking about that music no more.
we on the house music.
We're something totally different.
Yeah, I mean, that's smart for Drake because you don't want to get caught up. Like, this is a good time to leave.
I think this is
Thug
just
shit alone if
you got Drake and then
I
you
think
got
it's a music
Beyonce.
thing,
This is
yeah.
just the start. Everybody is finna start.
I think there's still people like we're not getting rid of Benny the Butcher, right? Like Benny ain't gonna come out doing house music.
No,
right?
no.
Like,
I think
maybe mainstream wise, you're saying
mainstream
yeah.
wise,
Like,
it won't be pushed
Maybe.
to the forefront like it was.
maybe, but can you make mumble rappers into Jamaican singers? Like it's still
Is
it's
it
something-
Jamaican though? It didn't feel Jamaican to me.
It's like some Jamaican house.
It felt
shit.
like EDM.
It's like Afro House, right?
Yeah,
It's
like
Afro.
Afro-
okay.
House.
It had like little
Yeah.
influence. It's kind of like Daft Punk had like an album like that where it's definitely like house, but like what's his face does it too. Damn, I can't believe I forgot their names, but Diplo's in it.
Mhm.
Like his group, they've always done that.
Demo? The demo?
No.
You got the Neos.
Yeah, like Diplo has the group, which I forgot the name of the group, but they have a ton of fucking hits. And Diplo's in it, but they do nothing but Caribbean like EDM.
Yeah, Neo done it. Usher's done it before.
Chris Brown is doing it currently.
Chris
With,
Brown
his
been
last
doing it.
his last
Yes.
two singles. He's
Yeah.
heavily
So
into
now
it.
you have
His shit is fire.
now
It
you,
is though. It really is.
Unlike Drake's, like his
and now you
his I
have
kind of like.
now you have a legit new sound to us
Yeah.
that's pushed by very, very popular mainstream artists.
All right, I'm put you on the spot because I know your takes are wild.
Okay.
This Drake album that you say you're only halfway through, but like,
Halfway through.
or the Kendrick album that just
Oh my
dropped?
God, Drake by far.
Over
Oh
the Ken-
my God, yes. Oh my God, that Kendrick album is, ugh.
Oh.
You agree?
Mm.
You with him?
Man, listen. I tried
Skinny.
again.
Say it ain't so.
I tried again. I thought people made me think maybe I was tripping. It's like, damn, okay, y'all right. Every time I get to the argument song, I want to throw my phone.
That was the one. I feel like he shouldn't have put that on there. That
Really?
I hated that song. That's probably the only skip that I had on that first half.
Only?
Yeah.
I thought
on
the first half was like perfect.
I hated
Like those
that one.
that 9 tracks. Like if it was a 9-track album, like it'd be one of the best albums
wow.
of this, like 2000 and on. But I
2000 and on.
yeah, because I don't want to compare it against like 90s hip hop albums. Like then you start
We
with-
22 years in 2000.
yeah, it would the first 9 tracks if it was just released not as a double-sided tape.
Is better than everything that released in the 2000s.
One of the best albums. It would have been arguably the best albums in the
That's
2000s. Outside
crazy.
of maybe Jay. Like Jay has Blueprint, Black Album. But Black Album has like Justify My Thug and shit. Like people don't fuck with Justify My Thug.
At all.
Like it's really easy to do when you only have 9 tracks on an album. Like Illmatic's my greatest album of all time. If that shit had 2 more songs on it, it could get a little rough.
Yes.
So when you keep it to 9 tracks, like the second half of the Kendrick album was like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, those first 9, and I love that song. It reminded me of I can't believe he doesn't like it. It reminded me of Eminem's Kim.
No, it didn't.
Oh,
I didn't get that either. No, it didn't.
I
Listen
felt
to
like
the-
I felt
like, if you
I was
listen
hearing
to-
I was hearing 21 tracks of a Charlamagne the God mental health interview.
the man was in his crib in the pandemic.
Yeah.
No,
It is a mental health. Like
I don't want to
like,
ride to that. Like, how do you ride to that? How?
it's not to be ridden to. And listen, that's always my knock on Kendrick. It's like some shit just has no replay
My
value.
auntie is a man now. Skip. What are we doing?
That song is dope.
That's commendable. That's super dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to your aunt.
Yeah.
That's super dope. I don't want to ride to that. I don't want to ride to that. I don't want to work out to that.
Uncle. This is Uncle.
Shout out to-
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
I don't want to
Uncle
ride to it. I don't want to work out to it. I don't want to listen to it. There is nowhere you can listen to this at.
by
Unless you're
yourself
really trying to
in
go
a
to
very
sleep.
dark room.
Like, what are we doing?
It's like, how do you like Batman and don't like this? It's like one of those things. It's just
Great question.
like Batman would listen to this.
He
shit.
took what the rappers he feel like is under him, and he took it to the mainstream. This was the epitome of an emo rap.
I love emo rap.
It
So maybe that's why I
it gets,
like
it gets
that.
tore down a little bit.
Yeah,
You know,
listen, man, I'm a Joe Budden
Old
fan,
heads be
rapper.
going at it. You know what I mean? Old heads don't like it too much, but it's the epitome of it. You know what I mean? Like, I can say,
This Drake album is not as good as the Kendrick album.
man, shit, you throw that Drake album on in a club, there's
Again.
cocaine everywhere.
Again,
You throw
I can
that
s- I
Kendrick
can
on
understand
in a
that.
club, all right, y'all.
I'll probably hear it like right at the beach club that's right outside, like here,
Absolutely.
like, and then
Oh,
I'll be
yeah.
like,
Oh, we gonna hear Drake all over Vegas.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's
You
all
play
Drake.
that
Sure.
Kendrick Lamar
can't play
anywhere,
that shit anyway.
that DJ is fired.
It's not for that. He should be fired. Like you can't go from like the new Nicki Minaj track with like Lil Baby into fucking.
I'm not listening
Kendrick.
to music to not want to listen to music. Like that. Like, that's what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you want me to listen to this to say this was creative? No,
All
I'm
right.
not doing that. I'll listen to Prince.
When we talked about the Kendrick album, it's kind of like a movie, right? Like people like, I like going to comedies. I like watching Marvel and DC and big action
Every
flicks.
now and then you gotta put a
all
drama
that.
on. Though. Yeah.
Every now and then,
Yeah, you do.
there's some shit that's very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like to me, this is like A Clockwork Orange, which is one of the greatest movies of all
I never
time.
seen Clockwork Orange.
You haven't?
It's good.
Oh, that shit's on Netflix. Yeah, but you're not gonna watch it more than once.
Okay.
But to make it, have you seen Kids?
No.
You never
I've
seen Kids?
I seen kids.
Kids, is an incredible movie, right?
Yeah.
Like Telly is one of my favorite characters in any movie. The movie's so fucked up. You don't watch Kids every year, right? Like you really got to be in like a place. You'd be like, yo, I'm going to watch this, and then it's like traumatizing, and then you're just like, fuck, okay, I don't got to watch this again for like 20 years. But I know how great it is.
It's still a great movie.
Yeah, like Clockwork Orange is that. Like it's so fucked up and so psychologically like trippy. you'll watch this shit and be like,
wow.
wow.
I think shit
And
be
then,
so trash that y'all don't feel right saying it.
No, this Drake album
That's what I
could be
believe
trash.
when it become-
If I'm
when it
on
becomes
vacation and I play this and it don't hit me, like Future hit me, then I'll say it's trash.
Listen to me.
There's a lot of trash
If
out there.
I could do cocaine, you put that Drake, man. Look, man, Franklin wouldn't even be able to fucking drop all the cocaine in the community, man. If boy, that Drake album is
You got to be
it's
in a
cocaine
different,
classic.
again, you got to be in like that different, this album's like, I'm not in that bracket yet. Like,
Emotional.
no, like the Drake album.
Oh,
Like, I'm not like, this is that shit like you take your wife or you get your girl or you just find a random girl and fly her in and like you spend 7 days on a yacht, like in the Mediterranean. Like,
that's a different tap bracket. Right
that's
there.
a whole different
Yeah.
bracket.
No,
Like that's what this album's
when
for.
you go
you can't
back-
listen to this shit and hop in your Honda Accord and just be feeling fly and shit. Like no.
When you go back,
So
a
don't
lot of
listen
the
to Drake.
'90s movies had house music in it.
Yes. Again, I don't need 18 tracks of that.
Well, yeah, nobody needs 18 tracks of it, but overall, I think there are certain tracks that he'll have that are going to
Yeah, 3 or
surpass the
4.
test of time.
I don't know.
Massive is
I don't know. We're talking about this album 3 months from now,
Mm.
let alone 3 years from now.
Who, Drake?
probably not
Yeah.
because there's going to be so much house music.
Are we
in
talking about
Afro house music release.
Kendrick that far from now? Are we talking about Kendrick album 3 years from now?
We was done with Kendrick in 3 days.
I think so. I mean, one, he only drops every 3 years. So it forces you to talk about that album.
Shout out to TDE. They ain't got to deal with that mid no more.
Oh my God. Don't
All
do
heat on the label now.
that. Don't do that.
Who left over there?
They got still J
They
Rock.
still got Q.
Schoolboy Q. Absol.
They got reasons.
Lord knows
Reason?
if Absol
Okay.
still raps. But yeah.
They'll be performing at hookah lounges. So.
Don't do that to Q.
I don't think Reason.
No headliners.
Fred-
I don't think
Fred-
Reason gave
Fred
you
no
nothing
podcast
to
school
listen
like you.
to after
They
his
don't
first
have
project.
no headliners.
Reason don't drop no bad music.
No, but Drake, no. I think Kendrick, yeah, we'll talk about it 3 years from now. Again, I may only listen to the album one more time in 3 years because there's no like real logical place for me to fit that into my day.
We watched Kendrick and Drake get trashed on the internet, like trash.
Yeah, both.
But see, the difference is that there is no, in my opinion, I am halfway through it. There is no place to listen to this Drake album unless you in the club.
Club vacation.
But there
Retail
is
store.
literally no place to listen to that Kendrick album. Nowhere.
That's all.
At least Drake got one place. Kendrick has like nowhere.
I don't know. Some shit's not meant to be spun every day.
It's off the cliff music.
That's listen, there's a place for it.
Literally.
And we got too used to like you could play everything everywhere. Like Future albums, right? Like I'm not a Future fan because there's no depth in it for me. Like there's nothing to his music. It's like fluff to me. Yeah, like to me,
I
it's
agree.
a bunch of shit that you're just like. Well, when you just put it together, it's like
What's the difference between what Future talks about and what Jay-Z talked for over half his career? He talked about he had drug bars for
All
the
the
majority
time.
of his career.
correct, and there's nothing wrong with drug bars. I love the Pusha T album, right? I'm saying that when Jay-Z didn't have a sound, if that makes sense, right? Like Jay talked about the same thing, but you'll get different sounds and the sounds change. Reasonable Doubt does not sound like Blueprint. Blueprint does not sound like the Black Album. The sound kind of changes.
Okay.
Future to me has just had the same sound
And it's
sonically.
terrible. It's
And I
terrible.
understand why people like it, the form, but the sound hasn't changed. So I'm just like, it's there's no substance, there's no growth, there's no nothing. If you like it, he'll give you exactly what you like every single time. And the album he dropped last year could be the album he dropped in 2010, and you wouldn't know the difference.
At what point in Jay-Z's career did you feel like he grew? Because I didn't hear any change from Jay-Z until
444.
Change Clothes and 444. This was the latter half.
Jay-Z has grown several times in his career.
Oh, and
I
the
would tell
album
you-
about painting, whatever album that was.
So he used to rap fast when he was a Jazz-O, blah,
Yes.
blah, blah.
Trash. Big
Completely. And it was cool, but it was like kind of like freestyle battle rap things. Like he would never taken off that way. Completely changed his style for Reasonable Doubt
Yes.
and for Volume 1.
Okay.
Those two, and Volume 1 had some like mid on it, but everything else, like it had some dope tracks too.
Yes.
So he changed his style for those. And then he grew and was not the same for Volume 2. He slowed his flow down even more.
Oh, you're
Became
talking about
less
as an artist. I'm
complicated.
talking about pure content-wise. He was the same until the latter half of his career.
No, and it was yo, I'm a young drug hustler, blah, blah, blah. You were just on the streets to technically he started making jiggy rap. Like big pimpin', I'm on a boat, change clothes. Like that's a change. I got legal money now. I'm balling, Jay-Z. So he went from, there's still drug bars in there, but it was more like, oh, I'm flashy. Like kids started liking him. Like
He was
definitely
talking
white people got less
For
scared.
the majority of his career, he was talking about drugs and the bitches we know he never had. That was the rest. That was
That's
the
not
majority
true.
of his
Money
career
gets a lot of people.
until Change Clothes. That's when he went to the Button Up,
Yeah.
He had a bunch of
and then
drug,
444
he
was
had a
the
bunch of
album.
drug bars on the Blueprint.
Yeah,
Where?
Not as many as you think.
he had drug bars.
Where?
He had drug bars, and
Occasionally.
a lot of subs.
Ola Ovito.
Ton of subs. Yo, Vita. Like
take over.
you're counting drug
Girls-
bars off of like, yo, I made money selling drugs. He was no longer just selling drugs.
My
anymore.
argument,
he
my
was
argument
always
to
just
y'all,
all
and
drug bars.
No.
my argument to you and to y'all in here, because everybody was in agreement that Future didn't have no substance.
Zero.
I'm saying outside of pure lyricism from Jay-Z, where was his substance? He talked about the same two things for the majority of his career until Change Clothes, and then 444
Again,
when he had to talk about his
He
relationship.
does that very well. So
What about
I don't-
Song Cry and what about
Yeah, like
when he talk about his nephews and he got all different types of Jay-Z talked about all different types. Like he gave you his life.
Soon you'll
Yeah.
understand.
He gave you his life. Like even as he
his
got
life stopped
further-
changing.
and
So that's what you're
exactly.
hearing. His life at periods of time stopped changing. Reasonable Doubt was like, yo, I sold drugs yesterday. Volume 1 is like, I still kind of got to sell drugs because Reasonable Doubt wasn't a commercial success.
No, he got. Didn't
Um,
he get dropped? He got dropped after Reasonable Doubt.
No, well, no one would pick it up. So, like, the original version wasn't picked up by anyone and then started, but that was right before they got, like, I think Volume 1 is when he got the Def Jam distribution.
Oh, okay.
distribution.
I thought he got dropped.
No,
and that's
so-
when they made Rockefeller.
Def Jam
No,
picked him up at the
so-
volume 1. That's terrible. I would have never.
No, Volume 1 was the first one with distribution.
Oh, okay.
So Reasonable Doubt had no distribution. It's pretty much the equivalent of selling your shit out the back of a trunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it made no money. Still got to sell drugs, kind of. Volume 1 had distribution. I can stop selling drugs. And then for the next 10 years, his life was just the same until him and Beyonce went public. And then it was just like, oh, well, now I'm
Yeah.
married.
This sounding real like
Mainstream.
this sounded
His life
like
just
when-
didn't
when-
change.
This sounds like when Drake dropped his album and then Beyonce came with that song, and like everybody's trying to switch the narrative up a little bit. This is what this
Nah.
sounds like. A little bit.
It's not. It's just if your life don't change and your brand is talking about your life, yeah, you're going to go through long periods of time where that shit sounds the same.
So
Yeah,
why
I
doesn't
think
why
Jay-Z
doesn't
always-
And then
Future get that
44
same grace?
Because sonically, musically, nothing changes. At least Jay's production constantly changed. It changed over time. The stuff from Reasonable Doubt production wise sounded kind of like more like Illmatic in early 90s.
Yeah.
And then you go and then Timbo beats and even his Timbaland beats changed. His Just Blaze beats changed.
But how can you
Future's never changed.
how can
He's
you-
a hip hop rice cake.
But how can you fault him?
That shit's just bland.
Hip-hop
How
Like,
can you
rice
fault
cake.
him
That's
for
it.
that? How can you fault him for that when he know his niche?
and that's
His
fine.
niche is
So he
when we get in these clubs, y'all are going to hear my music, and
he's perfectly fine with that formula.
But do you want to hear growth or not? Because you would talk about
he has he has different songs. I'm just talking about the regular joints everybody knows. He has different songs. He has songs about his relationships. He has songs about his kids. He has these songs.
Over the
But
same fucking beats.
what I'm saying
so,
is-
like, you could play that in a strip club too, because I don't know what the fuck he's saying, and it could be like the deepest song, but the beat is gonna be the same.
But that is why that is why today he has one
Shit hard,
of the
nigga.
that's why he has one of the top selling albums of the year.
Sure, because there's a lot of people who don't want substance, and that's what we come down to. Some people listen to
Who
music
wants
and
to-
don't want to listen to lyrics.
Who wants to
They-
hear Malcolm X on the way to the turn up? Ooh,
You can't turn up every
you
day.
can't play Song Cry on the way to the
We-
club.
You
We
cannot
grow,
play Turn
we
Up
grown
every
ass
day.
people. I ain't gonna ask you this, wifey. How often do y'all go to the club?
Ha ha
Not very
ha.
often.
Little bed.
All right.
Go to sleep.
So y'all don't club. Let's say
No,
too often. Let's be generous. Twice a month.
No.
no, maybe twice a year.
Okay. So if Future is being played in the club, and that's a great time to listen to Future, or on your way to the club, or back home from the club, twice a year, there's a good time to listen to Future because you don't club every day.
There are so many
Like,
different places that you can listen to Future. I can listen to Future at work. I can listen to Future in the gym. I can listen to Future in the car. I'm only listening to Jay-Z when I want to fucking think.
So you,
Which is
again,
when I'm
it's
probably by
okay.
myself.
People love rice
When I
cakes.
wanna
Like,
when I
it's
wanna
okay.
fucking
That's just disgusting.
bring up some smart shit on the pod. That's when I throw Jay-Z on.
It's substance. And again, to listen to substance every day is grueling. But that's honestly the best thing you can say about a classic, right? Like there's classic books. People don't read no more. But if you really want something, and your ass was reading a ton like last year,
He's
2
still-
years ago.
He always reads.
Yeah. So you read like these real in-depth books. Ain't shit fun about reading a book, but there's the substance is what makes it great, is what makes these books classic. You may pick up a book, finish it, and never go back to that shit. That don't mean the book is whack. There's substance. But we can read Twitter every day. There's no substance.
Hey man,
It's
I like how
it's
you say
background
fire
noise.
takes
I don't know. Sometimes it's some
Be
good
some
stuff
fire
on
shit
Twitter.
out there.
Yeah, but it's always different.
Yeah,
You read a tweet, it's gone.
that's true.
Got a
Yeah.
bookmark.
You're scrolling. There's always something new, always something different. Like
bookmark.
that's how people. Yeah.
Bookmark
I
it.
bookmarked it too.
But I think
But that's how people like receive music nowadays. They want the Twitter equivalent of music.
I
They
think
don't want it to have too much substance. You just scroll, next song, next album, next album.
Heart,
If it has too
scroll.
much substance, they don't want to go back and listen to it. It's like reading a book.
Facts.
I feel like when we use the word substance, though, you kind of putting it in a box. Like I can pick and choose where I decide to where I want to hear and see the substance that you speak of.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be from Kendrick. Like he can be as it ain't
That's fair.
it ain't what I want to hear. I don't get this shit out of my face.
Who was it? Take Off or Quavo? One of their albums. I don't remember the artist, but it was Quavo. Offset.
When he made the album like about his kids and
Yeah, like that.
Like, that
album,
shit had mad
album
depth.
that album was dope.
No, the album was dope for like a solo project. That didn't get like
Go
the credit it needed.
That had, but that had substance, and it didn't have your Jay-Z, Kendrick
No.
style of rap.
Nope. But not every song sounded the same. Not every song sounded like a Migos track.
Agreed.
He would spin it. I was like, oh, this motherfucker got bars.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, he talking about something. It ain't
Take off is growing on me too.
in the fucking club. Yeah, take off.
Yeah.
He's been bodying
What do you mean?
stuff.
He's been Beyonce of the group.
He's
What are
been
we
bodying
talking about?
stuff. He
Take
bodied
Off?
that Jim Jones track.
Yes.
He gave Jim Jones heat.
Quavo had what, a solid year where everybody thought he was going to take over,
Yeah.
and then Offset came
Yeah.
through. Give me that.
Yeah.
No, he said take off.
Take off.
Take off.
Oh hell no.
I'm like, who? Take off?
No. Offset's definitely.
Offset is Beyonce.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
Quavo ended up being Kelly Rowland, and I know you love Kelly, but like once he got on his own, it's like
So y'all saying
not-
Take Off is Michelle?
Absolutely.
Quavo might be Michelle.
crazy.
Quavo had a hot year.
what? Takeoff's killing shit though.
I
Again,
haven't
Takeoff
heard
on the
I
Jim
haven't
Jones
heard
track.
a bad.
They sleeping on Takeoff and all.
No, I'm just saying I haven't heard a
Jim
bad.
Jones hook
I
you
haven't
there.
heard a bad Quavo verse. He might be Kelly.
Yeah, like
I've never heard a bad
Quavo
takeoff.
or take off?
I've never heard a bad takeoff verse.
Oh.
Takeoff.
I think the overall brand wise, Offset is up top.
Yeah.
Top tier.
My other dog, he had a solid year. He was on everybody's songs, and then it kind of just
He's really good on features. Like,
Quavo?
yeah, like if you give him just 16 bars on someone else's thing,
Or
Cool.
a hook.
or a
Give him
hook,
16
yeah,
might be a little
cool.
generous. Give me
When
that.
when you got to an album, it's just like,
I
oh,
knew it was over when he was on that song with Chance the Rapper was singing ABCs.
oh shit.
So, yeah,
Don't even mention that.
It's over.
Poor Chance.
it's over then. That was DJ Khaled.
Yo, that
That was
album.
the beginning. That was the end right there.
Oh my god, that Chance album still scarred me. It's all bad.
What happened to Chance?
Yo, that album was so bad he disappeared.
God happened to Chance?
He just started following Kanye around. Like he didn't do shit else.
God, man, God took all that shit away. Like, listen, my nigga. You want to go to Billboard or you want to go to heaven? Which one you want to do? Because you can't do both.
Oh, yeah, that was
Popped
ugly.
up like he was one of the Monstars. Took his.
Shout out to him. He got a Anita Baker her masters back though. So
Did he?
Shout out.
All right, well, shit. I didn't know she didn't own her mask.
she
It's about 5 songs.
she actually went out to stream her music because she didn't own it.
See, now you going too
you
far.
slander
Now you doing a lot.
That's crazy. Why would you disrespect
Doing a whole
her?
lot.
Caught up in the rapture, Angel and Sweet Love. What else I need?
That's crazy.
What else I need from Anita?
Wow.
I need to
Same
catch her straight.
Same old love. You not fuck with same old love?
Oh my God. All right, now this is the perfect time. We got to hit the break so we come back. I can't wait to get your opinion on this Rolling Stone
All right.
hip hop list. I feel like Skinny's gonna bring like the logical takes. Wifey knows her stuff. Ivan's a little bit in the middle like me, so Ivan might throw some shit on there.
Literally in the middle.
Yeah.
Ivan is so far from the middle.
the fuego takes coming from my
I'm
left.
eclectic.
So let's hit the quick
Big
break.
click.
When we come back, we're gonna dive into this list because we talked about it once before, but I can't wait to get you guys
Let's
input
go.
on it. Be right back after this. Don't go anywhere.
Offset.
Yeah.
All right, just that quick. We are back. As promised, I want to go through the Rolling Stones 200 greatest hip hop list.
Let's go.
With
Offset.
and I wouldn't be shocked if Spence agreed with half of this list. So I'm gonna go 10 through 1, and then we can kind of jump around after that. But we'll talk
Okay.
top 10 first.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Number 10, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. At 10.
Should be top 5.
Should not be.
No. 9, Low End Theory.
Who's that?
Try.
Top 50.
Who's that?
Tribe.
Okay.
Top 50. That's for old heads.
We the same age, and I appreciate that.
Top 50.
You the worst. 8, Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers.
Wu-Tang makes nothing.
I'm not
that I
mad
care
at
for.
it. I'm
Top
not mad at
50.
it though.
Top 50.
I'm not mad at it, but for me, I don't fuck.
Number 7, Missy, So Addictive.
Get the fuck.
Yeah, that's great. And I like that album.
So
you?
Addictive by Missy?
Yo, So Addictive.
So Edict. So that's the one with Get Your Freak On.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's inclusive.
That's not even the best
Number-
Missy
I
album.
was
though.
finna say,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
got a Missy, but I don't think that's
You got a Missy in your
Her
top
debut
10?
is like,
No, I think
just
Missy deserves to
album.
be on one of the best, like the best album. If we going 200, she's in there somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know about that project.
no, that's
Yeah,
tough.
about 176 to be.
Number 6.
Definitely not top 5.
Oh,
Fuck
God.
no.
Number 6, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Super overrated.
That's
25.
I
Kanye,
really
right?
love that album.
Top
Yeah.
25.
Even though, shout out to Justin, Reverse Rap Pack member, my boy Justin, who writes for a ton of hip hop sites, said that shit's a glorified DJ Khaled album, and I can't get out my
I
head.
swear,
now.
it's so
Like-
over. It is the
Oh,
weirdest.
the
It is the
heavy
weird. It
features,
is a
yeah.
weird album to me. It is very weird. I don't play the piano. I'm not Mozart. Like I don't care about.
But even then, everyone killed their guest feature on that.
I feel
No
like
one had a bad
it
guest
was it was so good because of the storytelling. Like it wasn't, it felt like a movie type of thing. Like
Yeah.
you said earlier today. Like it wasn't. It was more for an experience.
Or
type of
was it
thing.
because that was Nicki Minaj's coming out verse?
Yeah, but I mean, Jay bodied that track. Push bodied the single.
Psy the
like,
Prince? He
yeah.
had some amazing.
Like
Yeah,
Runaway.
Psy
Runaway.
crushed
How are you put Runaway on the Kendrick album?
But again, there's only one track, so he gave you a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
There's something on there for everyone,
Gotcha.
so I can understand that. To Pimp a Butterfly, number 5.
Yeah. Top 15.
It takes a nation of millions to hold us back. I don't think To Pimp a Butterfly is Kendrick's best album, but again, whatever. It takes a nation of millions to hold us back.
Who is
Public
that?
Enemy.
Yeah.
No.
That was
They got a
really
top album?
it's number 4.
4.
Sheesh.
And then 3, The Blueprint.
It's pandering. Now we're pandering.
2, Stankonia.
Blueprint belongs.
What?
Number 2, Stankonia.
That's not their best album either.
It's not their top 3 albums.
Not even.
Stank.
And number
on ya?
1,
I love Stink.
number 1, Ready to Die.
This is some East Coast shit. First of
Number
all.
one is who?
Ready to Die, big.
bruh.
They had no Pac on
That's
there.
a classic album.
No Pac.
You don't
In the
you,
top
No
10.
Pac in
No
the
Pac.
10, and we got.
You don't get to
Ready
you don't get to
Die.
No
any West
Pac on the list.
You don't get any
At
West Coast
all?
music until 13 with Dr. Dre.
I didn't see no
2001.
Pac on the list.
No, Pac is on the list.
Where is that?
His top one is 29, All Eyes on Me.
That's his
Wow.
worst.
And it's not his best album. So,
In the top 25, there's
no
one,
Doggy Style.
There's one West Coast album in the top 25.
Yeah, no Doggy Style at all. in the
Doggy
top
Style
20.
deserves to be in the top 10.
Doggy
It
Style's
could
not
be
on the
top
list.
5.
Doggy Style's not on the list.
Doggy Style's at 35. The Chronic's at 40. But the Chronic 2001 is at 13.
I'm not mad at that.
I'm not mad. I'm
The
not mad at
Chronic 2001
The
over
Chronic,
Chronic.
the Chronic
2001 was amazing.
the Chronic was
Amazing.
the Chronic was a Snoop Dogg mixtape. Chronic 2001
One
is
was
where
an
it was
Eminem fucking takeover.
that. You only saw Eminem twice. You only saw
That was a
Eminem
lot.
twice.
Snoop, M,
And that's
Exhibit.
that's Snoop on his. I mean, that's Eminem on his way up. To see
But
him-
both
to only see him twice.
both M's you see is the M's that you know nationwide. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
how many times we forgot about Dre?
That's a
Like,
top
right
5.
now.
That is
Yeah.
a top 5 hip hop song ever.
Forgot about Dre.
Forgot
in the
about
world.
Dre.
Absolutely. There is no human.
Shout out to Jay.
There is no human.
Jay-Z
Right.
penning that.
Ghostwriting.
There is no human on earth that does not know that Eminem verse. I don't care if you dislike him.
My wife hates that song. But I think it's
but
just
I
because it was
bet
played
she
so
know that Eminem verse.
much. Oh, yeah, yeah.
So Jay penned the 2 biggest hits.
What he did, DRE, right? Still DRE.
Forgot about Dre.
Forgot about
I
Dre
mean, forgot about Dre and still DRE.
on the album. Yeah.
A hole was in his bag at that time.
Oh, he was writing.
I think
he was
yeah.
crushing.
Ti
Scissor.
had some
Yeah.
on there too, right? It was was it Ti that had some? I thought
I thought it was M penned some.
M
and,
did some. Royce did some in the back end. I think Joel's stuff got cut.
No, what's the other
I
guy?
thought
that's on
Ti
there?
penned some shit for them.
Might have been. I mean, everything was written by someone else. So yeah,
Melman produced a lot, right?
Melman produced a ton on that
Melman
album.
produced majority of it.
And who got the credit?
And Dre came in and added a little pizzazz to every song. But I'll give Dre credit because much like Timbo, when they produce shit, like, yeah, maybe they don't do the beat start to finish, but you know how like people sell masters and all this shit now and you can write. Like, if they decided to sell their beat packages and like the sounds that they have, it's insane. Like, the worth of that is crazy. So like when they say like, yo, another producer came in or all this, it's like, yeah, but if you take a producer who's pretty good and you give him Timbaland's keyboard and all his sounds and his snares, his hats, and like
Same for real.
Pharrell, like, they built this thing so other producers could go in there
For real.
and like the drums, like someone was talking about, like I think Kanye said he ripped them, the drums from Explosive for Dre. Like, you can't get those sounds anywhere. So their sounds, when they bring other producers in, it's like, yo, they're making all these beats for Dre. It's like, yeah, but they're making it with his shit. Like, cool, like, you could be a great chef, but if you ain't got no groceries, what are we doing? This motherfucker got the best supermarket on earth. So you could be a great chef, but no, you in there fucking with quail and you got Wagyu beef and all this. Like, that's going and messing with their sounds. So they get beats from other people because, yeah, motherfucker, you make a great beat on Fruity Loops. And then come here. Like, come here. Let me show you some real shit. What can you do with this?
At least you admit that.
Not the mind sweet. Not the mind sweet beats.
At least you are admitting what I always say, and that's probably my only strike towards Dre.
Yeah.
Is that I don't know. I think he's good at polishing
And that's
beats
fair.
that already exist. But,
Again,
we don't really know what he has.
Kanye started doing the same shit. He took Panda. He took, like, established songs. Kanye would took the Chief Keef shit. He was
Yes,
like,
he
yo,
did.
yo,
Yeah, he did.
oh, wait, y'all made that in your bedroom? Yeah, bring that here.
I forgot about the cheat
Yeah.
that I don't like.
Don't like, bring that here.
Yeah.
Let me show you what this shit sounds like with real instruments. With my keyboard.
Yeah, I
Let's
forgot
rebuild
about that.
this.
Like, that's
And then it's
crazy.
like, oh, fuck, that
Who he
sounds
put on
crazy.
there? That was what, two?
It's
no, that's-
Jada, 2 Chainz, Big Sean,
Wow.
and
That was a
kept
huge
Keef.
record back then.
Because
Huge.
he made a music video out of that,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Huge.
That
It was
was
on their
huge record.
compilation joint for
Chief
good
Keef
music.
was in a room.
Yo, and it was just like, let me show you what this sounds like with real shit. And then you're just like, that's the difference.
Sucker.
that's the difference. So that's what they bring to it. So I'm not gonna knock that.
Yeah.
Like, that's It's like singers getting shit written for them.
Yeah.
It's like that's
And
cool.
then you have to think about it. Music is a collaborative effort. Like it,
Absolutely.
you have to. It's never going to be just one person because with the five of us in a room, we all have different ideas. We're all
Yeah.
different creatives, so you bring something different to the table, you know. And when you put it all together, it's like, damn, this is a masterpiece.
But I guess what I don't like about it is when you were talking about something like that situation. How can I get my proper credit and further my career if this man has taken my beat and
You got to
become the
bank.
face of it?
You got to bank on you can recreate it,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like it's why people do internships. People work for free because I'm using your platform, but I ain't gonna be here forever. I got to bank that when I leave here, I can do this shit again. Now I got a name.
Mm.
The
It's like
brick
a-
comes when you can't.
Exactly. It's like a bartering system. You
Yeah.
know, like you give a little bit so that you can receive something in return. You know, you can have all of this great music in your garage or in your bedroom, but if you don't have a person like Dr. Dre, you know, pushing you out there, what good does it do?
He ain't pushing me out there though. He is becoming the face of a beat that I made.
Again, so you do shit like that, right?
But we knew that Mailman did a lot of production on 2001.
If you're a producer for sake, right, and this guy's using your thing, you then have to say, yo, that's cool. I'm in your studio, I'm working on your shit, you're taking my shit.
Yeah.
But, yo, can I get 3 hours on Sunday to use it? Oh, for what? I'm bringing my act through. Oh, yeah, I'm making beats for this kid. Can I bring him through? And y'all do like your little session in Dre's thing, and then you bank on that.
I mean,
Like
yeah.
you got to do what Mustard did with YG. Mustard's like, yo, I'm making beats for like all these people, but YG's my dude, and that's like my artist pretty much. That I'm, yo, okay, we're in this studio this week. Yo, Drake, yeah, my artist is coming through. Yo, can I get a verse? Can he record during your session? And then you get, bitch, who do you love? And that's a fucking hit. And then he does that for the next guy. Kendrick's on that first YG album. Drake is on that first YG album. Because it's just parlaying like, yo, I'm in here doing your beat. Yo, can I do this? So if you're doing beats for Dre, yeah. No, I got the next person. I'm bringing homie through. It's also how Dre halfway signed Kendrick.
I think it worked for
Like-
I think it worked for
yeah.
some producers, but it didn't work for a lot. Like you bring up the
you're-
Mustard, but
No,
like
you're
when are
rolling the dice.
Like we know Mailman did his shit, but when are we talking about Mailman production
Like,
outside of
Again,
probably
you gotta roll.
2001?
Yeah, you gotta roll the dice, and you gotta be like, yo, I can keep doing it, and a lot can't.
And then look how they did Daz forever until
Oh, sad.
Jermaine Dupri started like speaking on him, like saying he's really doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's the
I
ghostwriting.
don't think Dre really helped
beat
many
making.
people.
The DOC.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Dre-
don't think Dre really look out like that for the producers.
But Dre's again, we know their names. Now go do it.
We do know their names, but it didn't benefit them the way that like Mustard and shit like that. Like
No.
even with Mustard,
But
like
Timbo was giving oh boy all his beats
It's a fact.
in the basement. Devontae swang,
Oh yeah.
and he bounced and did it again. He was like, yo, you can have all these beats, blah, blah. Devontae turning down beats. Him and Missy like, okay. Missy writing shit for people. Oh, okay. But when we bounce, we going to find Aaliyah. Missy going to pen all her shit. I'm going to give her all the beats. And I banked on having an artist we can put all this into.
right.
So when you bounce, you better make that shit worth it. But they use Devontae and his platform and his money to have studio time.
They didn't
And you can
find
take
Aaliyah.
half of this shit and we going
Find Aaliyah.
they read again. She
That
was
was
around.
a
revamped
major
They
rebrand.
revamped
Yeah.
her. They revamped
Yeah.
her.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
it's one of those things where you're
I
like,
think
yo,
Aaliyah would have been that if she did never go over there with
No.
Timbaland, though?
no.
Exactly.
No.
She might have.
No.
How?
And Missy's
mean,
pen?
she wasn't
No,
getting
she ain't
fucked
getting
on.
Stop it.
Yeah, stop it.
No.
Um,
Missy Penn brought Aaliyah to life.
yeah,
Brought Aaliyah
Yes.
to life.
that
I think it was
Timbo
Timbaland
beats.
beats more than
She was not a superstar during the R.
What?
Kelly era.
You're
She
bugging.
wasn't.
No.
No, not what she became.
That's nuts.
They took her to a whole different level.
Aaliyah was like the.
You saying Timbaland beats over like
Aaliyah was the
4-page
first
letter
one.
and shit like that?
Aaliyah was the first one.
The first one, what?
Before Brandy, before Monica, before all that whole wave of like.
That's fair, but
females.
where are Brandy and Monica, right? Like they didn't reach the level that Aaliyah did. She would have been in that
Brandy
box.
didn't?
I mean, Brandy had the show. Where Brandy? I ain't see Brandy in 24 years.
Man,
No
you
lie.
tripping.
I
Brandy
told
killing shit.
Jack Harlow. Was,
Literally.
Jack Harlow the other day did an interview. He was like, "Yo, I didn't know
raggedy.
Brandy and Ray J were
saw that,
brother
yeah,
and sister."
But look
And it was
how
just
old
like-
he
Brandy
is.
bodied him on that beat too.
Brandy's like Jack Harlow's
Brandy
like a
body.
22-year-old
Brandy is now
white
Ray
kid
J's
from-
sister.
Brandy bodied him on that.
Because Ray
beat.
J
Jack-
became a bigger star.
Yeah.
Should Jack Harlow know who Brandy
He's a
is? though?
22-year-old
He's
white
a
kid
young
from
kid.
Kentucky.
Like he's not.
My
No,
daughter
I
didn't know they
respect-
were related.
Who?
My daughter had no clue they were related. Brandy
Your
and Ray
daughter
J.
is from the suburbs.
To be fair, I
Your
mean,
daughter's from the suburbs.
we're from the mean streets of Henderson.
Right.
But he revived her. He gave her.
No, he didn't.
He gave her brand a lifeline. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
No.
So
For
it's
a minute.
like,
Who? Ray J.
Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow.
No.
Yeah.
Have
Well,
you ever
we
seen-
just
have you
talking
ever-
about
Have you
Brandy
ever
when
seen
she
that, like a
dropped the last little
goldfish that's
project?
on the carpet that's about to die and you just hit it with a drop of water and then go ahead and die? That's what he did.
it's-
His career still
She
did.
was
too
just on
late.
Versus, bro.
They gonna get you.
Oh, and that
Versus
shit was
not
whack.
long ago.
yeah.
You
Nah,
know,
she
That
just
was before Jack Harlow.
I think, and I don't
And
think,
Aaliyah
I don't
would've been
think Ray
that.
J is a bigger star. Ray J is probably a better hustler,
Oh,
a
he's
bigger star.
He's a bigger star. than Brandy.
Fuck out of here.
Hands down, he's a bigger star than
he is.
Brandy.
Ray
Do you
J's
know
a
how
bigger
what
star than
Brandy
Brandy.
was at
Hands
her
down.
prime?
Hands
What
down.
are we talking about?
He
bro?
needs-
Y'all
never
wild.
gonna reach that.
her
hands
prime
down.
was 20 years ago, though.
It doesn't matter where
still
Brandy
relevant.
was in her prime. He will never ever reach that. No matter how, no matter because he fucked a Kardashian and he made glasses that he
I think
can't
that's
break
still the number one selling sex tape of all time.
over Pam.
Yeah, it passed Pamela
Absolutely.
Tom. 100%.
My penis made a whole family a bunch of billionaires.
Yeah.
What are we talking about?
I thought it was always Tom. and Pam.
He's
No.
not. He's not. He's not.
It's
a
the
bigger-
highest
He's not a bigger
grossing
star. He's
porn
not.
Nuts,
ever.
bros.
What?
Brandy
Then
was
Brandy?
man.
And then he did
What?
For the Love of Ray J.
I
Huge.
had to, for the love of Ray J. Like I'm one of them ones when you talk about his
Do
list.
you remember any woman on For the Love of Ray J?
Yeah,
He married
Danger.
one of them.
I don't.
Danger smashed the homie.
I don't. I
That's
know.
the one with the tiger.
Tiger on her face.
Okay.
And,
And
and
the other
her
one-
hair lip.
I know
The
the
other
chick.
one-
He
the
ended, I know
other
the
one-
chick he ended up marrying.
She was bad for having a mustache.
Was a stripper out here. I know that.
Princess was.
Princess was a stripper at the.
Yeah,
Rhino.
he took her
He
from
met her. He met her on like season 2, right?
No,
She was a
The only
stripper
chick
at
I
the
know
Rhino.
For the Love
he
of Ray
took her
J
from
was the one that went to Cheyenne.
Mayweather's
Yeah.
collective.
Did he?
Yeah,
But
she
be-
was one of
but
Mayweather's.
before that,
girlfriends.
she was at
Nelly's wife
Rhino.
The
Well,
one do porn.
Oh, listen. I don't.
The one that couldn't speak. The one that had the Russian tongue.
French.
Ray J do not have a
No.
bigger name than Brandy. I don't give a fuck what
Ever.
y'all talking
French.
about. Y'all's
No,
crazy.
Bethany Benz.
Yeah, she was like French on the show.
Is that what her name was?
Yeah, it's like Frenchie or some shit.
Okay, her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he did get one from Cheyenne. She only lasted day one though. She only lasted one. But nowhere in his career was he ever bigger than Brandy in her prime.
I don't know. You're bucking.
Y'all
All
Yeah,
right.
he dated Whitney Houston. What are we
So
talking
top
about?
10.
Sir.
She had
Come
blew her
on,
Achilles
bruh.
by the end though. She was on her way out.
Yeah.
She, was on her,
Killed?
she was Kobe at the free throw line after he blew his Achilles.
That's
That
who she was dating. when
That
she,
wasn't. That's
Nah,
not
he
a.
do. He got.
That's who-
He got a diss on to Bobby Brown.
Yeah.
he was dating Whitney when she took that bath and didn't wake up.
See,
gotta
okay,
diss
Kel,
on Bobby
what-
Brown.
what-
Yeah.
let's go back to the.
When she took that
So
bath
she
and
took
didn't wake
that
up, that was,
That's
that was
What are we talking
Yo,
about?
What
Them
is
doors-
happening
that
right now?
explanation is just crazy.
What is happening?
I lost all track.
The Norwoods is different.
Oh, you're going to hell.
oh, this lady.
Oh my god!
Straight to hell.
Oh my god!
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Spencer's going to hell.
Shout out to Whitney, man.
Oh my God. All right.
That top
Oh.
10 though feels like they were pandering a little bit, trying to reach.
So you
all
think there should be
East Coast
more
for
West Coast music?
No,
What? I would go.
Snoop
I
should
mean,
be on there.
Missy doesn't need to be.
Doggy
in there.
Style definitely need to be up there.
they
Style needs
it
to
feels
be
like
up
they
there.
randomly threw in Missy. They randomly threw in Public Enemy
Yeah, they have.
and Stankonia. I don't know what the fuck
I mean,
that
that's
was.
fucking
They
ridiculous.
had Stank over
Two.
AT Aliens.
They got,
Yep.
They have clips.
Aquemini is my favorite.
love
They have
Gasoline
Aquemini.
Dreams.
They
I
have
would
clips
never.
at number 12.
Yep.
Lord
So
Willing is 12. Are you kidding me?
Yes.
11 is Take Care, which I do think that's Drake's best album. I don't think it's the 11th greatest album
Not the 11th greatest album.
in hip hop history.
No.
Nas Illmatic, which is my favorite album of all time.
Yes,
The number one hip hop album ever to me. Is at 24.
That is nuts.
Who the fuck
That
is
is
Matt?
nuts.
Who the fuck is Matt Villain? I keep looking at this like, who is that?
Mad Villain? You don't know Mad Villain?
No, who is that?
So Madlib is the producer.
Okay.
And then rest in peace. What's his face is the rapper. I
What's
don't know
the
why.
face? What's
With
his
the mask.
Yeah.
Doom.
MF Doom.
MF Doom.
MF Doom.
Sorry. So Doom is the rapper. Madlib is the producer, and they did Madville.
That's what you do when you.
Madlib's incredible.
That's what you do when you put both of them together.
Yeah. No, don't do that. Don't do that. So Madville, that's fucking egregious.
Cardi B at 16.
Cardi B, Invasion of Privacy at 16. Over, which I think is probably the greatest female rap album of all time, which is Lil' Kim Hardcore at 19.
That's the greatest female rap album.
Cardi is
Yeah.
better than that Cardi album.
I'm
is
not
better
sure if
than
I
Lil'
count
Kim.
What
Lauryn
Funktified
Hill's.
there, man? Is Funktified on there?
No, Funktified is not. On
No,
Oh
why?
my God.
Why do you like the brand?
I kept telling them, man, we've been fighting for this for years. I keep telling them that album ain't what they think it is.
No, it's
But I like that. I really,
That, you
I
talking
really,
about
really like
skips.
that. I really, really like that
That's
Cardi album. That
crazy.
Cardi album is actually very, very solid.
That Cardi-
but 16, no.
no. It's
But it's better than hardcore.
no.
Hardcore is not her best album to me.
Really,
Notorious Kim is.
Notorious Kim is dope.
it's not bad.
I like Notorious Kim.
I like
don't-
hardcore
I
a
don't
little
care for hardcore.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, you
see
listen to
any of
female rap, but you don't listen to female R&B.
it. No Funktified.
No, I listen to female rap. Yeah,
Because it shouldn't be on there.
And then
Funktified should be on there.
Yeezus has 17.
Funktified is the first fucking platinum female artist, female
I'm not-
album.
Fact.
Yeezus is too high, but I'm not. That album is not as bad as how we
Yeezus
trashed
has-
it back then.
No, it's worse.
Yeezus?
Yeah, it has one good song.
Yeezus is the one that had just the silver disc, right?
Yeah,
With Black
I
Skinhead
think
and all
so.
that on it.
Yep, that song.
No,
is
that's
horrible.
not. It's not as bad as we.
The only good song on that album is "Blood on the Leaves."
You ain't like Black. You
That
like
shit's
Black
horrible.
Skinhead? That shit
I can't
hard.
believe you like
Black
that.
Skinhead.
You don't like nothing, and you like that shit. Yeah. What do y'all listen to in the crib? Like, 'cause you seem
We
sensible.
don't listen to music together.
Hell
It's
no.
like it's a total
But Spence is
separate
the most.
experience for him.
Spence is the most unorthodox
I thought that was Ivan
man.
who
of all-
listens
no,
to like.
Hell no.
no, because
Ivan is Tank
Spence
and
literally listens to
not.
everything.
Corey LeRae and-
Oh, I love Coil
In
Ray
sync.
too.
I've never
Yeah.
listened to Coil Ray in my life.
Oh, I like Coil.
Spence has like a favorite of every style of like hip hop. Like he has a favorite person within that thing. Like I don't know nobody that do that outside of this nigga.
Yeah.
I think Yeezus is like his Kingdom Come. Like I remember vividly
Kingdom Come is
how
horrible.
no, it's not as bad as how we.
I
I
also only like one song.
vividly
on Kingdom
remember
Come.
when Jay came back,
Yeah.
and that album was like critically like panned. When I go back and I gave it another listen, it's not as bad as I
Which
remember.
one? You talking about
it.
After Kingdom Come?
Kingdom Come is what show me what you got on.
Yeah.
I was bad.
Like
Little
Beach
lady.
Chair is
That was
my
right
only
after
song that I like.
he said he was retiring, right? Then he came. With
Then he
Kingdom
came
Come.
back with Kingdom Come. Yeah.
Little
Yeah, it was
lady.
okay.
Beach
So
Chair is
terrible.
only song I like.
American
Dig a
Gangster's
hole,
my shit,
maybe.
Dig a hole for the shock value for what he was talking about.
Yeah,
other
but that's
than-
about it.
American Gangster.
No, he had the
American
He had
Gangster's
the
damn
one where
near
he talked about
classic.
his nephews. I can't think of the name of the song off the top of my head.
Oh yeah, I lost one.
You lost
I
one.
lost one. Yeah, that shit was whack too. And I love Jay. That shit was
He didn't
whack.
like Lost One.
Nah, nah,
Yeah,
that shit
that
was
song
horrible.
Crazy.
That whole album was bad. All right, so on here, and I think Spence would agree. So we heard the top 10, right?
Yep.
I think 20 through 30 is better than 10 through 1
This is a fact.
on this list. So I'll go down from 29 through 20.
Okay.
All Eyes on Me,
It's 29.
29.
Okay.
Up.
Okay.
I'm not mad at that.
The infamous Mobb Deep,
Could have kept that one.
I love it. Aquemini is 27.
Okay.
That should have
Okay.
been.
Reasonable Doubt is 26.
Eh?
Love Reasonable.
Too high.
Reasonable Doubt. Yeah, definitely.
I think
too
that's
high.
Jay's best album.
What?
Nuts.
Jay don't think that. Nobody.
I think he
Jay.
does.
Nobody. I don't think nobody
There's
thinks.
some
That.
real shit on there.
Oh, yeah, I don't think nobody thinks that.
I quote Reasonable Doubt like once
Nobody
a
was
week.
like, "Hey, Reasonable Doubt is Jay Z best
Yep.
body of
Might as
work."
well
It's
throw
that-
in
that
Future.
fucking good.
It's a better bump.
Marshall Mathers LP is 25.
Too
yes.
low.
Illmatic's 24.
Too
Okay.
high.
Riding Dirty is 23.
Bye.
Riding Dirty. UGK.
Yeah.
Okay.
Too high.
No,
Okay.
not bad.
Too fucking high.
It's too, but not bad. So that's 23. 22 is Dark and Hell is Hot.
DMX is one good
DMX.
album. I'm not mad at that.
Yep.
It's one
21,
good, one good
Lil
album.
Wayne The Drought 3, which was a fucking mixtape.
Shouldn't be on the list.
Shouldn't be on the
The
list. at all.
Drought 3
It's the highest ranked Wayne.
out of all the mixtapes that Wayne came out with.
It's not even his best.
There's not a
mixtape.
dedication on there.
Shouldn't even be on.
They got the Drought over dedication.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It is.
If we talking mixtapes,
No Ceilings was better.
Arguably,
No Ceilings. Was
on
better.
from 29 and
no Ceilings and dedication too.
Yeah.
29 through 20,
And then
arguably
20 is DS2.
Dirty Sprite.
Future.
Future and Drake.
It's his best critically acclaimed album.
too high.
Yes. But 9 through 20 is better. If this was 9 through 1 or 10 through 1, I would have been like, fuck.
Some of those need to be at least top 15.
Yeah.
arguably.
I like 20 through 29.
Marshall
better.
Mathers LP being that
Low.
is crazy.
You're you're an Eminem fan.
No, that
Why
is
he does not
nuts.
agree.
The
Marshmallow
impact,
LP
the
should be in the
impact-
10 for what they got.
the impact of that
It's
album,
better than Missy.
that is nuts. I had never seen. I remember when that album dropped.
Oh,
Nuts.
it was like he was Elvis.
The only two.
Like,
He was Elvis,
Yeah, he's like the
I
biggest
literally.
thing in the world.
I was too young. I was too young.
Don't do
I was
M like
too-
that. Don't do that.
I was
Don't do
too
M
young.
like that.
I was too young for Snoop Dogg for Doggy Style, but I heard about the anticipation and how people reacted to the album,
Yeah.
and I always listen back and when people say they remember when Get Rich or Die Trying dropped,
Yeah.
but I remember when Marshall Mathers LP dropped, and it was nuts.
Crazy.
It was nuts. I hadn't seen.
He was as
nothing.
big as boy bands. Like he was bigger than
was.
NSYNC,
He was.
Backstreet Boys,
So that is
Christina. Like he
Backstreet
was,
Boys
he was,
for sure.
he was a pop star making no pop music. Because Marshall Mathers LP, like he's killing motherfuckers.
But the thing is,
Like
Absolutely.
literally.
But the thing is,
track two.
but the
Absolutely.
thing is though, even back then, he was getting on records with people that could rap
Oh,
and was smoking all of them.
Every
crazy.
one of them.
Was smoking everybody.
Yeah, he didn't change like he didn't dumb down his lyrics at all. He's like, yo, I'm gonna be super lyrical and still outsell every like that show's unheard. So I agree. 25 too
Now
low.
he's making
Don't
records
Matic at
with
24 is
I
fucking.
was about
Crazy.
to say, what happened to him? He lost it. He
Eh?
lost the juice.
Oh yeah, no, his new shit is whack.
Did you hear the song with CeeLo? Oh my God.
No,
Jesus, where did we go?
neither.
Where are the pills?
I don't want that at all. Only Built for Cuban Links, I think, is criminally low on this. 37. It's under Chance Acid Rap, which is a mixtape.
Too high.
Doggy Style 35.
Jesus.
3 Feet High and Rising is one of the greatest albums.
Who the fuck is
ever.
that?
De La Soul.
Who?
De La Soul.
Oh yeah, leave that where it's at.
Yeah.
You
I'm cool where it's
I-
at.
Good.
started listening to music 3 years ago.
De La Soul. I ain't never had a desire to say, you know what? Today is a De La Soul day.
I'm gonna
What?
be hella
I'm kinda
biased
okay
towards
with
West.
that.
Every
East Coast shit
summer-
anyway.
What do that feel like?
Every summer is a De La Soul summer.
That's
You
crazy.
throw that shit on and you just feel like that's.
But you from over there?
You from over
That's
there?
true.
I ain't never heard
Again,
of a De La Soul picnic.
I
I'm
love
super East
I
Coast
love
biased.
Doggy Style because like when I throw it on, I feel Cali, and I'm not even from there. But when you throw shit on, you be like, damn, I can feel what Cali feels.
The reason I'm not mad at Doggy Style because that's not his best album either.
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah,
What you got? Last
fuck?
meal? I mean,
Last meal.
last meal.
The last meal from front to back. Oh my God.
oh that's an atrocious take.
What?
No,
Very,
Doggy Style.
very
The
atrocious.
last
Yeah.
meal. Losing. You got me losing control. Lay low.
That's not a skip. It's not. That's not a skip.
That's
I'm not gonna disrespect
crazy.
Laylo because I mean Nate's incredible, but
Last meal over Top Dog? Is it Top Dog?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I fuck with Top Dog.
That's when
Hey,
he was
none
getting-
of them Doggy
He was
Style.
getting smoked by the niggas at No Limit. You know it's bad when they smoking you.
Skinny likes no limit.
I like No Limit. I like No Limit.
Nigga was in a hurry to put out that mid.
There's no
smoked by
no
C
limit on
Murder.
this list.
No Limit should not be on the list.
No.
but I do
They
like it.
were always a disappointment every single time. But you have to buy everything because you have to get the
The
album
last,
covers.
the
Yeah.
last darn got to be on there somewhere. It has to be.
No,
it better not.
Not the last darn. What was the first one? What's the one before that?
Ice Cream Man?
No Master P albums better be on this list.
The one in between Last Dawn and Ice Cream Man.
It's one in between there.
Yeah, the one with
Oh, Ghetto Dope.
Ghetto Dope.
No,
It better not
no,
be a masterpiece.
not
Gotta be.
200.
Albums.
That
Gotta
shit's
be.
not making a list of 500.
What? And the Clips Laura Willing is 12?
12 is egregious, but
The Clips is
What?
egregious.
no, I love the clips.
No,
Don't do
my
that.
God.
was
Not
that?
at all.
I was a working woman.
I missed something.
Hell yeah.
Let everybody stay in their chair.
Jesus.
We cannot get distracted by the goings on of the hallway.
You know, it was when white people was like,
Because we let people work in peace. But all right. So before we wrap this up and get out of here,
Yep.
I gotta go since their list is ridiculous. Top 5, your personal top 5 albums.
Ooh, don't try to
you got
win. I need to
God.
think. Jesus.
You did all right. I'll go first,
Sheesh. Okay.
and I'll try not to be as biased as I
We talking about
usually
just
am.
rap, right?
rap albums.
Oh.
R&B would take us an hour
yeah.
because
Okay.
this guy's the worst.
Top 5 enjoyable or top 5 you feel is commercial? Which one are we doing? Like your personal top 5 or your
Yeah, but like
Your personal top 5.
the top 5 rap albums ever, but in your personal opinion.
Okay.
Like you can't throw like some wild shit on there and be like the baby, right? Like it be somewhat realistic. Like
The Baby was decent.
no, it's a decent album. But like let's not go full
All right, cool.
Rolling Stone. But mine is pretty easy. Illmatic, Reasonable Doubt, Ready to Die, Off Rip. Those are my top 3 favorite albums ever. And then
Skip.
you ain't skipping
I'm skipping Ready to Die.
fast.
Life After Death.
Illmatic.
That's nuts.
Life After Death for sure.
That's nuts.
Life After Death is dope. Disc,
Baby, but-
if it was just disc 1 and Notorious Thugs,
Oh
Life
my.
After Death would be a classic.
Oh my God.
Like
Ray-
it's a classic now, but it'd be like the levels of Illmatic. But so
that's your 3.
Ready to Die,
Illmatic.
Reasonable Doubt, Illmatic,
I'm not mad.
and then I will go Doggy Style at 4,
Okay.
and 5 is fucking tough because it always changes. But I'll probably go Aquemini at 5 if I had to do it. And that's just my 5 changes. Like number 5 changes constantly, but I've been blaring Aquemini for so long. Like the past 2 months, I've been on like some Outkast shit.
Ooh, it's hard for me.
Life Gin and Sebo.
My fuck around throw Spice one in there, so I don't know.
Pac Me Against the World.
Best Pac album?
Yes.
I
Me
think
Against
it's-
the World.
Okay.
Pac Me Against the World. Eminem Marshall Mathers LP.
Ain't mad at that.
I'm not mad at that either.
Solid
but
2.
That's where it get tricky for me because they're probably like my 2 favorites. I don't got nothing from Outkast.
Funktified, damn sure.
Funktified is not in my 5, but Funktified is in my 10.
Funktified go up,
All
man.
right.
Y'all tripping.
Funktified is in my 10. Funktified is in my 10. Funktified is not in my 5.
Listen, that shit's not as
Um,
egregious as Missy, so I'll give it to
I
you.
like T.I. trap music.
Ooh.
Uh,
You were just championing a bunch of West Coast shit, and you just came straight down South music.
yeah.
But trap music kind
Be-
of sound like it kind of sounds
Trap
West
music
Coast a
was
little
cool,
bit.
yeah.
It don't really sound. I mean, of course he got his accent, but like the way that the music was influenced, it
Yeah,
sound
like the
West
beats.
Coast. Yeah, the beats and stuff.
Tupac was East Coast at this time, right? I gave East Coast one.
Yeah, you didn't even give like West Coast pop. Like,
Nah, Chronic 2001.
okay,
That's my 4. 5. Ooh. It's probably gonna go back to the West Coast. Cause I probably will go Outkast, Aquemini. I probably would. No. I'm lying. Jay-Z, American Gangster.
okay.
That's my favorite. That's my
I think
favorite
that's
Jay-Z.
super slept on.
Jay-Z,
album.
American
Yeah.
Gangster. It's my 5.
It's definitely a classic for him.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll save Spence for last. Lord Jesus, wifey.
I am not a rap connoisseur.
All right,
so-
how about this? I'll switch it up for you, R&B, because I know you can sing. You were in a group. You're R&B to the core. I ain't gonna make you sing on this here podcast, but I know like you were in the industry. You lived this. You did this. Top 5 R&B just for you. I don't want to hear it.
Probably Channel Orange, Frank Ocean.
Oh, that's not even Frank Ocean's best album.
That's one of my favorites.
Really?
Yeah, of
Some
his
people love it.
actual
Yeah.
albums. My Life.
Nostalgia Ultra is
My
Yeah.
Life, Mary J. Blige.
But that's a mixtape. That's not an actual album. So you
Okay.
can't-
All right.
Who else?
My Life, Mary J. Blige. Okay.
Control, SZA. That's one of my favorites. Beyonce, Dangerously in Love.
Okay. SZA's
Okay.
high on that one.
Yeah.
What's that one? That's 4.
That's 4?
That's 4.
That's 4.
Let's see, who else can I pull out?
Damn, no Mariah, no Whitney.
Too much
No.
mid, man. She,
No,
she
I
can't even
don't.
remember no more.
Damn.
No, I'm not really. I mean, like, I'll listen to it if it comes on the radio, but I'm not actually going to
Like album.
Yeah, like album. Oh, Share My World, Mary J. Blige. That's
Mary
one.
J.
Two
Blige.
Marys.
Two
Yeah,
Marys?
Two Marys. Yes,
Ooh.
that's from my childhood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mopping floors.
I was in I was in Mary's video, and I don't even like Mary that much.
That's
No,
crazy.
I like.
That's
I
nuts.
like
You was in
them
the
two
video. What was you doing?
I was in the.
Your son.
No, I was.
albums. He was like her
I shouldn't
son.
have been, but I was part of the crowd because we did a promotion for the video. In one of the scenes in the hateration, holleration.
Ooh,
Out of
I
all
would
the
never tell
videos.
nobody that. Don't ever tell nobody
That was dope.
again.
Actually,
No.
when did my mom show me that? When was that?
Yeah, I was in that video. I
Probably
was
about
in
some-
We Always Love Big
probably
Papa
about
video.
some-
I was doing like that was my summers. I did
Probably about some months ago. I got an uncle that's in the Freddie Jackson.
You was
He
in
got
We
the
Always
Freddie
Love Big
Jackson
Papa.
video.
Yeah, I'm one of the kids.
That was cool.
Like on the stupid.
He got his girl took. Freddie Jackson.
You can't even be mad at that. Though.
Hey, man.
Who you
You gotta
got?
take the
Ivan?
L.
Top 5 rap. Oh shit.
Justin Timberlake.
Marshall Mathers LP.
Damn.
Blueprint.
Okay.
Trap music.
Mm.
You really like Ti that much?
I do.
That was actually a good album, though.
It was.
Trap
I
music
just. I
was
just.
pretty
T.I.
good.
is actually one of my favorite.
Ti was hot. You
He
is
had a
trap
good little
music
role.
better than TM 101?
Then what?
TM 101
Yes.
aged terribly.
Then Jeezy?
Jeezy.
Oh yes.
Over
Oh, yeah.
time.
Only
Impact,
got
no.
one
Impact, no.
person
Over time, yes.
that'll argue that, and that's Stone. That's the homie Stone.
I think it's.
Jeezy
I
is
think
like
the
his
Jeezy is
favorite
better.
Not now.
Yeah,
Nah.
I got to go back and listen.
Yeah,
to it.
Impact,
I gotta
Impact, Impact.
Maybe I'll
TM.
listen to them
But
both
over time, over
back
time.
to back.
Mm.
That shit, yo, it hit the world like a fucking meteor though. Like that shit was ginormous.
Oh, it did.
I'll listen back. To
It
that.
definitely did.
I
What else we got?
Trap music, by the way, on Rolling Stone, 95.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
Okay.
You got two.
I'm gonna go.
That shit hard, huh?
I'm gonna go Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah. That was a safe pick, but
Okay.
Get Rich or Die
I ain't
Trying.
mad at it.
Okay.
And Lil Wayne.
Ain't shit from the 90s in this.
Lil Wayne Lights Out.
Lights out.
Lil Wayne Lights Out.
What
Mm.
is that? Lil Wayne's
I'm a
top
Wayne
5
fan. I'm a Wayne. I am a Wayne.
Lil Wayne
album? Me
Lights Out.
too. Jesus.
If I'm gonna put on any Lil Wayne album,
That's
just let it ride.
crazy.
It's like
Over the Carter 2.
That's crazy.
The
You
Carter
let that
2
ride?
got to be his best album.
I put on Lights Out, Let It Ride.
You letting that ride? That's crazy.
Honorable mention. 'cause
Over 400 degrees.
You only got four. Why you doing
only
all
got
them
four.
mention?
five. That's
Like
five.
Jude.
No, you did.
You did Lil
Fine.
Wayne, T.I.,
Lil Wayne, T.I.,
Jay Z,
Jay Z,
M.
and Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah, it's 5.
Okay.
Honorable mention though. I have to say this. Goody Mob Soul Food.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
Goody Mob Soul Food.
Is that the one with the silver cover?
Nah, that's
No.
the second one.
Oh,
They,
okay.
they were sitting at the dinner table or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's when you press the cough button.
He's just gonna review this.
My top 5. Nas Illmatic.
All right.
Nas Illmatic. Eminem, the Eminem Show.
M show. Okay.
Okay.
Over Marshall Mathers.
He had to pick something different.
No, I didn't.
He's just trying to be different. All right.
I love Marshall Mathers LP, but I listen more to the Eminem Show.
Interesting. With White America?
I could
Yeah,
be
but-
one of your friends.
Say what you say.
Look,
Eric,
Eric,
till
I collapse.
Oh, till I collapse.
My dad's going crazy.
No one listens to my dad's. Go.
What? Oh,
Are you
when he-
nuts?
fuck you, bitch.
No.
And then- what?
I think my dad's going
What?
crazy.
Y'all crazy.
Over
Y'all
like
tripping.
Superman.
Without me,
Superman is on
Superman.
there.
Come on, man.
Clean out my closet.
Come
It's,
on,
it's
bro.
a solid project.
Okay.
I'm
No,
not.
it's
a
good all
solid
through.
project.
It's good album.
Solid project.
It's not the Marshall Mathers. I mean, I like
Marshall,
Slim Shady
Marshall
LP
Mathers
over
LP had too many skits, and then the Kims
I
and all
love
that shit.
Slim
I don't
Shady
know, was
LP.
it?
I love it.
Marshall Mathers LP had too many skips. I mean, not
Drug
too many
Ballad?
skips, too many skits.
Oh,
And then Kim
Drug
and
Ballad is
all.
on
Yeah.
Marshall
Drug
Mathers
Ballad.
LP.
That's Marshall Mathers LP.
Yep.
No, it's one on Slim Shady too. What's the one? It's a drug song
yeah,
on
there's-
Slim Shady too.
Some Shady LP had Rock Bottom. I have to pull it up.
Guilty
Go ahead.
Conscience.
Guilty Conscience.
What was the song? What
Brain
what,
Damage?
You just you just
I never meant to
like
give you
dirty
mushrooms.
ass.
That joint.
I never meant to give you mushrooms.
girl. That was my shit.
Yeah.
So Illmatic,
My fault.
Eminem show, Ludacris back for the first time.
Jesus Christ.
I'm
Through and
never
through.
listening to
What you
him
talking about?
on
Through and
purpose.
through. Back for the first time.
Might as well
Through
say,
and through hard.
you might as well say Nelly now.
Yeah, that's next, right? Like,
Ugh.
Y'all know I'm a
Ludacris.
South guy.
I'm with you with Luda though. I mean, I fuck with Luda.
I
Nas,
fuck with Luda too, but a project.
Nas, Eminem, and Luda back for the first time.
Fat Rabbit, fam.
Ooh, I'll be that nigga named Luda. AKA LOVA. Fuck that.
shit.
What you talking about?
Level Up. That song's fire. That beat is
Come
incredible.
on, bro.
That beat is incredible.
That's 3.
You ain't gonna
4.
put Jay-Z in this shit, are you?
I don't think nobody gonna put Jeezy in there.
No,
No,
444.
Jay-Z.
444. Jay-Z, 444.
That's the one you picked?
Yes.
You all over the place. But all right.
For a nigga that was advocating for riding music, for
Yeah.
club music,
444 is my shit.
444. That's
Future.
And then my personal favorite would have to be Wale Ambition. Would be 5. Six
I knew
honorable-
that one.
6,
I knew that
6 honorable mention is Nas Life is Good.
one. I knew Wale.
It's not
Those
bad
are the
Nas
albums that
album.
I can listen to through and through.
I knew Wale. I knew Wale.
That's a good Wale album. I mean, album About Nothing, I think, is now better.
He was hungry on Ambition.
He was, but
hungry.
Album About Nothing, like, fuck, that's the Wale. That was mixtape Wale again.
Album About
Ambition
Nothing is-
was just
Album About
MMG.
Nothing is probably the most slept on Wale album
Hands
of
down.
all time.
That shit might be a classic.
It's a
It's cool.
nice album.
It's
Slept on though.
yeah.
Nobody cared for it.
About Nothing? Because it has some.
I don't think nobody gave that album no credit.
Helium
I
Balloon.
love the mixtape. I loved like what he did with the album. The Seinfeld stuff is just so dope.
Yes.
Yeah, like all the Seinfeld skits.
That's
at the end.
creativity
man, I
that
forgot about.
that's creativity I can
Shit.
respect.
You taking something out?
Yep,
Cool.
someone gotta go. Wale gotta go.
Please let it be Ludacris.
Wale ain't going nowhere.
J. Cole, Cold World, man.
Cold World.
Still his best album.
2014 Forest Hill.
Oh yeah, over Forest Hills Drive. Yeah, you're bugging.
There's some skippables on there.
What? And not on Cold World? Your own wife don't believe you.
Now, if I was going to say commercially, it would have looked a lot different. But those are the ones that I can listen to through and through.
I should have put
And I did not
Emancipation of
say
Mimi on
Tupac.
mine.
You did not.
I
say
should have put
Tupac.
Emancipation of Mimi on mine.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one
Solid.
is full.
Solid pick.
Yeah, from front to
solid
back.
I did not say
Would Big
Tupac. I
Sean go
fucked
into
up.
anybody's top
There was
10?
no-
With one
Never.
of Big Sean albums? You don't
No.
fuck with no Big Sean album?
Wait, if anybody got
his
ass,
best
ass,
project
ass,
is mixtape. So like
Detroit,
Detroit.
Detroit 2.
Detroit front to back is his best project ever, and bricked out on the albums after that. Like I don't understand it. Like mixtape Big Sean is completely different than
I fuck with,
Album
what is
Big
it?
Sean.
Dark Paradise? Is it Dark Paradise?
Yep.
I fuck with Dark Paradise.
Dark
It wasn't bad.
It's called Dark Skin
I
Paradise.
Victory
No.
Lap.
Dark Paradise. It's not what?
I forgot Victory Lap.
Oh my God.
You definitely
Victory
didn't put
Lap.
Victory Lap. It's cool. It's cool.
Switch. Yeah, I had to switch out.
He got
Alright.
No, you
hey,
don't.
he got a trial going
So,
right now.
I
There's
had
no
to
need
switch
to
out-
pander, fam.
To
No, you
get,
don't.
to get
Yeah.
Rich or Die Trying, I would switch that out. For
He got a
Victory Lap.
trial, right? He's going through his trial.
Get
right
Rich or Die Trying, I switch out for Victory Lap.
But
That
you
is
listen to Victory Lap.
nuts.
You listen to Victory Lap front to back.
Front to back.
honestly though.
It took him death in a trial
yeah.
to go platinum. What are we
Time has passed. Enough time has passed.
Niggas is still doing fucking Ready to Die.
Were you a Nipsey fan?
Definitely Death.
Before
They got him
Death?
anywhere.
Before Death, yes. Not a Nipsey fan. That album, yes.
Okay.
So initially we listened to it and we reviewed it on the podcast, and I was like, okay, this is a solid project. One night, me and my son were playing 2K, and I just was like, I'm tired of hearing this nigga voice. He was winning that day. I don't want to hear his voice. So I put Victory Lap back on. And I was like, I slept on this album the first time I listened to it. This was January before he passed.
We didn't review that.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
You probably trashed it and then got trashed.
No,
in the comments.
we said it was a solid album. We said it was a solid album, but I didn't retain it at the time. Then the next
You
January,
got 15 other albums to choose from.
I'm a Nipsey song fan. I'm not a Nipsey project fan of any of his stuff. I'm not listening to any Nipsey.
Is it Mailbox Money? I think
Don't ask
it's
me, 'cause
Is
I
it
don't
Mailbox Money? The blue joint. I think he'll never have a Victory Lap. Don't even touch that.
I've never. The only other project from Nipsey I ever listened to was Crenshaw.
That's unfortunate.
That's it.
Yeah, Nipsey in the top 5.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
nuts.
We talk about music I actually listen to. Yeah, absolutely.
He in heaven
That's
right
not
now.
bad.
Like, damn, that's love.
Nah, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. It is great. I felt like talking music, hip hop the entire time. I think we succeeded in that. I really do. I feel Ivan's shirt got 3 sizes smaller since we've been here.
That's nuts. 'Cause you got the Tom Huckleberry shorts on.
I don't know if I got a Baylor sock on.
So,
too, huh?
If y'all watch it on YouTube, please let us know what you think of Ivan's shirt. No, I just appreciate it.
When do
Show love
when
to
do
the
East
city.
Coast get rid of Biggie in their top 5? Do y'all ever do that?
Rappers?
Yeah, it's like a lot of years in past. When are y'all gonna go ahead and
Yeah, well, we
take
talking
Biggie
that
out of
Victory
that?
Lap shit.
What?
When
At
y'all
some
gonna go ahead and
point,
take
you
Biggie
gotta-
out of that?
Excuse me?
Conversation?
Excuse me?
We had hold up.
Only one person has surpassed Biggie ever,
Hold up. We had a conversation.
and that is due to longevity.
We had a conversation last week, and because you are from New York,
Yeah.
I want you. Where do you feel like Big L stands in hip hop?
Big L in hip hop is one of the greatest what ifs, and I think that's fair. Big L is
Big L is a handicap match.
Grant Hill. Like Grant Hill gave you that rookie year, you're like, fuck, Grant Hill's a star, and then you felt
Or
like
Penny
Detroit was
Hardaway.
gonna do something,
Or
or
Penny
Penny.
Hardaway.
He's not even Penny.
I give him lean.
Because
I give him
Penny
lean, but-
made the finals, right? Like Penny didn't whack out till his knees blew out and he went to New York. Penny had the Shaq years. Like Big L had Children of Corn, but they weren't big. Like Big L was in the group with Cameron. Look what Cam went to do. Big L was down and almost signed to Rockefeller when they were nothing. He was with Jay. Look what Jay went on to do. Like he didn't even have his run with his crew. Like he had a good rookie year, like with Children of Corn, crushed everything on mixtape. You're like, yo, this guy is going to be something. And we never even saw any run. To me, that's Grant Hill, like rookie of the year. And then it was just like, oh, he's going to do something. And then his legs gave out. Like you just never know what he should have been. And that's why I put Big L. I don't even like rank Big L in my ranking. It's like a not determined. Like we didn't got one out.
Yeah, I
We
felt
didn't even-
he was. I compared him. I always compared him to Len Bias.
I was
Yeah.
just finna say that.
Yep.
I felt like his Children of the Corn era.
Hell yeah.
I always go back to Deadly Combination.
Yep.
With Pac. I thought we got a great glimpse of what could have been, but it was
100%.
too fast.
Yeah, it's hard to rank.
Yeah.
See, I think he would have murdered it, huh?
Oh yeah, we can go down.
But no, Biggie's never leaving the top 5. Jay-Z's the only
That's
rapper
nuts.
above Big.
Biggie's never leaving the top 5.
I mean, 3 other people would have to jump him. No. 3 other people haven't jumped him in 25 years.
He's not
It's
even
gonna be
top
tough.
5 in New York no more.
Don't do this.
I just said when the
There's
East
not
Coast,
5
the East
better
Coast is
rappers.
not letting him go. The East Coast is not letting Biggie go out the top
How?
5.
Like, if you took any one of his verses off of those and put it on a beat from 2022, you'd be like, yo, this guy's fucking amazing. Like his
Nas,
wordplay, his
Cardi,
lyrics.
Pop, Jim.
Jim who?
You got Jim
No,
over
man.
Did you
Biggie.
say
That's what I'm
Pop?
talking
Like
about.
Pop Smoke?
Yeah.
Did you say Cardi B over Biggie?
Come on,
Cardi
man.
B is
Come
the
on.
king in New York right now.
Hey, white people, write this up.
Come on, you are
Write
lying
this
to
up.
yourself.
That's
She's the
crazy.
king of New York right now.
Over Biggie?
Yes.
Who? Pop Smoke?
No, in general, how do you have any of these people over Biggie? Nas ain't over Biggie, and Nas
You out your fucking mind right
got a Grammy, damn near back to back.
Longevity wise, Jim has to be top 5 now.
Jones?
Yes.
Doing what?
Doing
Longevity
what?
wise, like the
And I
way
love Dipset.
things have switched, yeah, he has to be top 5.
Fuck no.
He has
only
surpassed Cam,
rapper
and I
greater-
felt like Cam was top 5.
The only rapper greater than Big is Jay, and then we can start the list from there. So like Nas
Nas is smoking.
Nas is 3. The Nas is not big. Nas is 3, and then we go from there. We can go to like if you want like West Coast people, like we can start talking Cube.
Wait, them your top 3 rappers of all time? Or I thought you were talking about
Those are my top
Jordan.
3 all time.
Cube, a
In
triple
general.
double.
You got
lyrics? He had the storytelling, but we are dropping no lyrics. What are we talking about?
what? Oh, you didn't listen to those first.
I fuck with you.
Those first 3
What
albums.
did Cube ever say that was like, oh my God, those are bars?
Those first 3 solo albums. are
Last
fucking
week I
incredible.
hit a triple double.
That's one song.
That was.
You can do
strictly
it. Put your
for-
back into it.
That was
All
after.
them are strictly for.
If you scared, go to church.
That was a little after. And that shit knocked. Don't act like it though. You listen
Real
to
nigga
Future.
roll call. Do we forget his flow on that?
Come on, bruh.
Do you want to talk about
Oh.
Nas's misses? Uchi Wally? My
No,
man got bodied by a horse.
Look, I'm just saying.
Shorty.
I'm just saying.
Say
Don't you
what
fucking
you
ever.
say.
Please stop.
I respect Q, but we ain't gonna be out here like he just this master lyricist. Hell no.
Cube had bars.
Trump bars.
No, yeah, but that's 3, and then you get to like, all right, where does M fit in? Where does
M is 1.
Um,
Far.
nah?
Him is one.
He is the
one
best technical rapper in mainstream hip hop ever. You gotta give him
That's
that.
He's one
that's a lot of caveats you just put on that.
He
Like,
is the
that's-
number 1.
Technical.
He is the best technical rapper in mainstream hip hop. There is no one, not
Jay-Z
Nas,
still exists.
not Jay. Nobody. When was the last time you heard Jay rap?
That motherfucker- I got 30 years of a catalog. I'm fine if he never rapped again. But thankfully, he still comes on shit like he was just on
The Carters?
no, he was just on Pusha T's album
That Faison Love shit.
and bodied that verse.
Yeah, wrap this up.
Yeah,
That verse was hard.
Pac got to be in the top.
I
five.
saw Faison Love.
And I'm not even a huge Pac guy,
Wait,
but I think
I'm
like,
hopeless.
Pac's probably in the top.
I
five,
love
maybe.
Pac, but we ain't finna do this. Come on.
Pac might be around the top 5. Pre Death Row Pac is like
Lyricist?
no, just rap, not lyricist. Just
I'm
my
screaming
top
out
5
the
rappers.
window. I'm hopeless.
No,
But
I don't think he's the
even
greatest
when
rapper of all time.
Even when they say Biggie and shit like that, I don't think we strictly going off of lyricism. I think we're going off of like,
Biggie
like
as
the
a
style
lyricist
as a
was
rapper
phenomenal.
and everything.
Because Biggie's dead.
Delivery.
No, not because he's
Yeah, because
All that.
flow, delivery, storytelling.
Yeah.
Like when his ease in which he told stories on beats is fucking crazy. Like,
Because them wasn't his stories, those was Pac stories. We ain't finna sit up here. We ain't finna sit up here and act like he wasn't super parties and bullshit. Then all of a sudden, in a blink of an eye, he talking about death. Stop it. Come on, man.
his entire
Yeah, but you can't
career.
do that because we
Ready to Die was the first album.
You can't do that because we don't hold YG to that same standard. We're not saying because
YG also
was
has a
Tooted and
classic
Booted.
album, by the way.
We're not saying because YG started with Tooted and Booted that he can't be. super-
YG make
Super
homosexual blood music. What are we doing?
come on, man. Let's
Tooted
get
and Booted?
You got for BPT?
Yo, that album's a classic. That first YG album was
Come
a
on,
classic.
man. YG ain't from. Well, I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, see? See?
I ain't gonna say
Don't
that.
go
But
to the- like, come on.
From TTP.
Yeah.
come on, man. Look how he dressing this shit now, man. He ain't making music for the real G's no more.
You don't got to. You got that album. And we'll wrap this up, but that's the craziest thing to me. People act like you gotta continue to make that album all the time.
But he does.
You
But he
have
tries
that.
to do it in like a.
It's like Jay-Z. You're like, oh, what has Jay-Z done? Like, is Jay-Z still spin? I have reasonable doubt. I can listen to that shit whenever I want. Like, once you do it, I'm good. And then I got the blueprint.
3.
Like, that's cool. I go back and listen to what I want. Same thing with Nas. So I'm not gonna drop Nas because he had 16 years of
can't believe you
mid
keep on
in a
saying
22.
reasonable doubt.
Reasonable Doubt's a phenomenal.
Without a doubt.
Shout
So-
to the East Coast.
Shout out, man. I'm East Coast. I'm more East Coast influenced, anyways. I always drifted towards that. type of
Not
music.
Biggie. It's blasphemy all up and down this stage. Damn, we almost made it 2 hours without this ludicrous.
I only like
ass
Scott.
stuff.
I mean, 'cause I mean, you know, I got the game over Biggie.
Game got top 5 discography in hip hop. Period.
Thanks everyone for watching another episode of the Corner
You had
Podcast.
enough. You had enough.
This is-
He
I
may
can't-
be lying.
I
He may
can't do
be
it.
name dropping, but he got top
Oh
5
my
discography.
God! Shout out to everyone here at Blue Art Studios. Producer Cole, baby, holding it down in the booth. We appreciate you. Remember to check out our wrestling show on Sunday nights, doing a recap right after AEW's Forbidden Door pay-per-view. This was fun. Check out my guys and lady
Dre, what up, man?
from Views from the 7, the number 7. Follow them everywhere. Check out their podcast. Shit's hilarious. I appreciate everyone coming through. Got to balance out Spence a little bit, you know, with some. So no, we appreciate everyone. Make sure you guys follow us on YouTube, Twitter at the Corner Podcast _ IG Corner Club for Life on there. Be safe. Till next time,
Yes, sir.
we're out.
Fuck bitches.
Get money.
Ended with a Biggie quote. Blasphemy.
On the corner.